Listen up, traders. If you've ever watched your account balance drop to a number that made your stomach turn, if you felt that sick mix of shame, anger, and helplessness after blowing up yet again, then pull your chair closer. I'm speaking to you from the other side of that pain. I've blown accounts more than once. I've sat in the dark, staring at zeros, wondering if I was cut out for this at all. But I kept going, learned the hard lessons, and slowly built something solid. Today, I'm passing on the 10 core principles that finally stopped the bleeding and turned trading from a nightmare into a path I can walk with pride. These aren't fancy ideas. They're simple truths that saved me and have saved hundreds I've guided. They're born from real tears, real losses, and real comebacks. Stay with me through this, because every word comes from the heart. By the end, you'll carry these principles like quiet armor protection against the mistakes that break most traders. We'll start with the first three, the ones that build the strongest foundation: protecting your money, staying calm under pressure, and never risking too much on one idea. The first principle is the one that hurts to learn but heals everything. Your number one job is to protect what you already have, not to make money, to keep it safe. I didn't understand this early on. I thought trading was about finding winners, chasing big moves, proving I was smart. So I'd jump into trades with excitement, thinking only about the upside. But the market doesn't reward bravery like that. It punishes carelessness. I lost count of how many times I entered a position without a clear plan for getting out if things went wrong. Price turned, I froze, hoped, added more, and watched everything vanish. One blow up stands out clear as yesterday. I had built my account up over months of careful work. Then one perfect setup came along. I ignored every warning sign, put in way too much, and in hours, it was gone. I didn't sleep for days. I felt like I'd let down everyone who believed in me. That pain carved the truth into me. Capital preservation comes first. Always. Protecting your money means treating every dollar like it's precious, because it is. It's your time, your effort, your dreams. When you enter a trade, ask yourself, am I ready to lose this amount and still be okay tomorrow? If the answer is no, reduce the size or walk away. Set a firm rule. If things go against you, get out quickly and cleanly. No hoping. No one more chance. Just accept the small loss and move on. Small losses are the tuition you pay to stay in the game. Big losses are the ones that end it. I started living this after my darkest blow up. I promised myself I'd never again risk money I couldn't afford to lose. And slowly, the account stopped dropping. It flattened, then edged up. Protecting became my superpower. It gave me the greatest gift: time. Time to learn, time to grow, time to wait for real opportunities. The second principle flows right from the first. Keep your emotions on a short leash. Trading will test your heart like nothing else. 1 minute you're up, feeling invincible. The next you're down, feeling worthless. Most blowups aren't from bad luck. They're from letting feelings take the wheel. Fear makes you exit winners too early. Greed makes you hold losers too long. Anger makes you revenge trade. I know every one of those traps because I fell into all of them. After a string of losses, I'd feel this fire inside. I have to get it back now. I'd double size, ignore rules, and dig the hole deeper. Or after a big win, I'd feel untouchable and risk way too much on the next idea. Emotions turned me into someone I didn't recognize, desperate, reckless, far from the calm person my family needed. Learning to stay calm saved me. It started with simple things: deep breaths when tension rose, stepping away from the screen after a loss, writing down how I felt instead of acting on it. Over time, I built distance between feeling and action. Now, when fear or greed shows up, I notice it like weather passing through. I say, okay, I feel this, but I'm not going to let it decide for me. Calm doesn't mean cold. It means clear. From that clear place, decisions are better. You stick to your plan. You take the small loss without drama. You let winners run without panic. Calm protects your account more than any strategy ever could. And it protects your life outside trading too. Your sleep, your relationships, your peace. The third principle is the one most traders fight hardest. Never risk more than a tiny piece of your account on any single trade. This is the unbreakable rule that stops blowups cold. I used to laugh at risk 1% advice. I thought it was for scared people, not serious traders. So I'd risk 10%, 20%, sometimes more on ideas I knew were winners. And when they weren't, the damage was devastating. One bad trade could wipe out a month's progress. A few in a row could end everything. I remember the exact day I changed. My account was down to its last scraps. I had one final chance. I risked just 1% on a careful setup. It lost, but I was still alive. The next one won. Then another. Slowly, breathing room returned. That tiny risk rule gave me the space to recover. Think of your account like a garden. Each dollar is a plant you've grown. Would you pull up half the garden on one bet? No. You risk only a leaf or two. When you keep risk small, losses sting less emotionally, so you stick to the plan. Wins have room to grow. And most important, no single mistake can destroy you. You stay in the game long enough for your edge to show up. Small risk is freedom. It's the difference between gambling and building something real. These first three principles protect capital. Stay calm. Risk small, form the unbreakable base. They kept me alive through the hardest seasons. But protection alone isn't enough. You need a clear path to follow. That's where the next principles come in, guiding every decision with simple, steady rules. With that solid foundation of protection, calm, and small risk keeping you safe, let's move into the principles that give your trading direction and purpose. These next three build on the first ones, turning survival into consistent forward motion. They're the ones that pulled me from just not blowing up to actually growing slowly, surely, with pride. The fourth principle is this: always trade with a clear plan before you enter. Never wing it. A plan is your promise to yourself, where you'll get in, where you'll get out if wrong, where you'll take profit if right. No plan means you're flying blind, making decisions in the heat of the moment. That's where emotions win. I used to enter trades on feelings, this looks good, and then freeze when price moved. No idea where to exit. Hope became my strategy. And hope is the fastest road to ruin. Now, every trade starts on paper or in my notes. Simple questions. Why am I entering? What's my stop? What's my target? How much am I risking? If I can't answer all clearly, I don't trade. This plan becomes my anchor. When price tests me, I look at the plan, not my fears. I follow it like a trusted friend. Having a plan turns chaos into order. It removes guesswork. And when you follow it over and over, you build trust in yourself. That trust is everything. It's what lets you sleep at night knowing you're doing this right. The fifth principle flows naturally. Stick to your plan like your life depends on it, because your trading life does. Discipline isn't exciting, but it's the quiet force behind every trader who lasts. I struggled with this for years. I'd make a good plan, then break it. Just this once became my excuse. Move to stop a little. Hold for more profit. Add to a loser. Every break fed the next blow up. Discipline felt restrictive at first, like rules holding me back, but really, it was freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from self-betrayal. True discipline is love in action. Love for your future self. Love for the life you're building. When you stick to the plan, even when it's hard, you prove you're reliable. You become someone you respect, and respect grows confidence. Confidence grows better decisions. It's a beautiful circle. I started small. One day of perfect discipline. Then a week. The pride from keeping my word to myself was deeper than any win. The sixth principle. Review every trade, win or lose, with honesty and kindness. This is where real growth lives. Most traders avoid reviews because losses hurt and wins feel good enough. But skipping review is skipping school. After every session, I ask gentle questions. Did I follow my plan? What did I do well? What can I improve? I write it down. No judgment, just learning. Early on, reviews were brutal. I'd beat myself up over mistakes, but that only made me defensive. Now I review like a caring coach. You risked too much there. Let's protect better next time. Great job cutting the loss quickly. This kindness keeps me coming back. Over months, patterns appear. Weak spots strengthen. Strengths sharpen. Review turns experience into wisdom. It's slow, quiet work, but it's the difference between repeating mistakes and evolving. These principles, clear plan, fierce discipline, honest review, give your trading shape and forward motion. They turn random action into purposeful progress. But even with direction, we need patience to let it unfold. That's where the final principles guide us home. With protection, calm, direction, and discipline holding strong, we arrive at the principles that complete the circle, the ones that teach patience, gratitude, and long-term vision. These are the deepest, the ones that touch the soul of trading and turn it from struggle into something meaningful. The seventh principle, patience is your greatest edge. Wait for the best opportunities. Don't force action just to be busy. Most days, the market offers nothing worth taking. Forcing trades on quiet or messy days is where accounts die slow deaths. I used to hate waiting. It felt like wasting time, so I'd lower my standards and take weak setups. Losses piled up. Patience felt weak until I saw the truth. The patient trader survives, while the impatient one burns out. Now, waiting is active strength. I watch, I prepare, I rest. When a clear, strong opportunity finally shows, I take it with full conviction. Those patient trades win more often and bigger. Patience preserves capital. It preserves energy. It preserves hope. And it rewards you with the best the market offers. The eighth principle, be grateful for every small win and every lesson from losses. Gratitude changes everything. Early trading made me bitter. Losses felt unfair. Small wins felt too small. But gratitude softened me. After a green trade, no matter the size, I pause and feel thankful. After a loss, I thank the market for the lesson that kept a bigger loss away. Gratitude turns pain into growth. It keeps greed and fear quiet. It makes trading feel abundant instead of scarce. The ninth principle, focus on process, not outcome. You can't control results, but you can control effort. Did you protect capital? Stay calm? Follow the plan? If yes, you succeeded, whether the trade won or lost. Outcome focus breeds anxiety. Process focus breeds peace. I used to judge days by profit alone. Bad days crushed me. Now, a red day with perfect process feels like victory because I know if I keep the process clean, profits come in time. The 10th and final principle. This is a lifetime journey, not a race. There is no finish line where you arrive. Every trader who lasts embraces the long view. Some months you'll shine. Some you'll struggle. But over years, the principles compound. Small, consistent, right actions build real wealth and real character. I wish early me had known this. I chased quick riches and found quick pain. Now, I walk slowly, steadily, gratefully. These 10 principles protect capital, stay calm, risk small, plan clearly, follow discipline, review honestly, wait patiently, live gratefully, trust, process, walk the long journey are my gift to you. They've carried me from broken to whole. They've turned trading from enemy to teacher. Live them daily. Protect your money and your heart. Be kind to yourself on the hard days. Keep showing up with these truths as your guide. You are capable of this. The market is tough, but you are tougher when you walk with wisdom. Stay close to these principles. Let them hold you when storms come. And watch over time as your account and your life grow stronger, steadier, fuller. You've got this. One calm, protected, patient day at a time. I'm proud of you for choosing this path. Keep going. the best is still ahead.